What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Buckles Locker. Subscribe to the channel, like the channel, share all the videos. Don't forget to hit the notification bell icon to notify you on all new videos that's posted on this channel. Shouts out to all the Pirates and Sea Bandits. Thank you for joining. Keep supporting the channel. If you want to donate, the donation links are in the description box. Feel free to donate. Cash App, as you can see, it's right there. Ding, 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 ding. And super chat, super thanks. All donations are welcome and they're highly appreciated. So, well, we got some things to talk about today. What we doing here? 5 miles to empty. My heart. Oh, I need a. Okay. What's going on, man? Come on in. I need to turn my light on, don't I? I need to turn my light on. Let me turn my. Boop. I don't even like that light. Bloop. Let me get my other light on. 5 miles empty. Much better. There we go. What's the deal? We bike, baby. We bike. We back at it again. Come on in. Let's see what we got here. We got another 6 foot with a deaf head. Leave his brain all on the ground like Chex Mix. So we got the Buccaneers versus Ravens preview, but we'll get to that later in this video. Oh, and also I want to let everybody know, everybody that sent me their PSN and their Xbox gamer tags or game tags, I sent the request out on Xbox Series, the new Xbox S, X, and I also sent out the request to the PSN people. So accept my request. No excuses. Now, there's a couple of names that I was not able to find. Dub hashtag 5982443. I was not able to find you on PSN or Xbox. I don't know which one you were, but help me out. And on the Xbox side, or Blocker05 and Annie Wheezy 10, I was not able to find you. So don't get mad at me. So, and also, if you haven't sent your game tags, you can send them to my email address, firethecannons813 gmail.com. Call of Duty Friday. I don't know about Friday. Maybe this weekend. I was playing a little Fortnite yesterday. I was downloading some games yesterday. Overwatch. I downloaded that. Overwatch 2. That looks pretty good. And I downloaded a couple other games, and I gotta purchase my Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Pre-order it. I'm gonna pre-order it on my PSN, on my PlayStation 5. So we can get ready for that's cross-platform, by the way. So but when the day that it's released, let's get it in. I need like 5 or 6 guys and girls, if you want to play too, to let's get on that Call of Duty Modern Warfare this weekend. You know what I'm saying? Let's get on that Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Let's get the mics ready. You know what I'm saying? Get your mics ready. You know, my controller got mics. PS5 got the controller got mics already. So let's get these mics together. And let's get to communicating. Let's build camaraderie. Let's build continuity. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what we're gonna call our team, but yeah. So anyway, we gotta do a little film study. The Carolina Panthers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We gotta do a little bit. We ain't gonna do too much because we gotta talk about this Ravens game because it's you know, you got Dolby Access. Okay, Dolby Digital. Okay, cool. I mean, I need to get new headphones. I need to get some gamer headphones. Like I got headphones, I got Bluetooth and all that. But yeah, I'll figure it out though. But like I haven't played it was so crazy. I got Call of Duty Warzone. I played it a little bit here and there, but you know what I'm saying? Like when it'll all come back once I start playing it again, because I know I gotta get ready for this Modern Warfare. So Call of Duty is Call of Duty. It's pretty much the same across all of them. If you play one, you play them all kind of way in a sort of way. Just got to get used to it and I got to knock some rust off. So I'm looking forward to that. I got to knock a lot of rust off because I'm rusty on the Call of Duty, but I can still play Black Ops though. But I got to knock some rust off, man. You know what I'm saying? So bear with me. I might be a little rusty. But give me a couple games. I get in the flow, and as we play more and more and more, we'll be all right. But anyway, let's get to this film study. It's gonna be quick, folks. We ain't finna sit here all day and talk about the Panthers game. But since all 22 is available, let's get this going, right? I want to get to a couple plays here. I want to get to the touchdown runs. Yeah, it was pretty crazy watching it. I watched the Bucs and Panthers game 5 times, condensed version. I watched the full game, and I watched the condensed version 4 times. It doesn't get any better than this, folks. It gets worse. Yeah, I seen what the Eagles did. The Eagles gave up a 4th-round pick for Robert Quinn. They're just trying to hand the Eagles a championship. Have you seen the Eagles' schedule for the rest of the year? Easy. Man, they might lose 1 or 2 games, but they got an easy schedule, man. They got an easy schedule. But hey, I want to get to a couple plays here. Well, I'm trying to get to the touchdown here. That was pretty bad, folks. Pretty bad. Pretty bad. Let me see if I can locate the long touchdown run. I don't know what Jason like doing. I don't know if the Bucs gonna be buyers or sellers, man. I don't know. This is the 4th and 1. Y'all want to see that first? Y'all want to see the 4th and 1? Oh, it was ugly. 5 miles to empty. My heart is whoa. Oh, that was ugly. Yeah, we're gonna start with the 4th and 1. Yeah, we're gonna start right there. Let's get to it. Let's get to this real quick. We're gonna start with this 4th and 1. All right. Can y'all see that? Can y'all see this? Can y'all see? I need thumbs up. Can you see? Can you see? Can you see? I need thumbs up. If you can see my screen, you know. Thumbs up if you can see the screen. Thumbs up. I'm not starting until I get thumbs up. I need a couple of them. All I need is a couple thumbs up. It's a little dark. Oh, let me lighten it up there. Is that better? All right, cool. All right, so here we go. Let's watch this, folks. I know it hurts. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt, man. Y'all see this right here? Ah, what's the problem here? Y'all see this? I don't get it. Look at this. You got Chris Godwin blocking two guys. You got Tristan Wirfs blocking a cornerback, the kick out block. Okay, we see a kick out block. You think this is a hole, right? This should be a first down, right? Right here. But why is this not a first down? 4th and 1, the 32nd ranked run offense in the NFL does a 1980 toss sweep to the right. A 1980, 1990, early 2000s toss sweep to the right, and the Bucks have the worst run game in NFL, and as of right now, the worst in NFL history. And they run a toss sweep on 4th and 1. I mean, look at this. Tristan Wirfs missed the block. Tristan Wirfs, right here, he missed. Look at that, two guys. Look at this. Look at this. You would think this is a first down, right? Right here. First down. Hit the hole. Hit it. Dante Jackson, CJ Henderson. Tristan Wirfs missed the block bad. Missed it pretty bad. I mean, come on, bro. Look at all the Bucks over here. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Bucks over here, and 3 over here with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Panthers. What kind of? That was awful. Let's get to the 3rd and 1. This was awful. This is 3rd and 1. Everybody know you're running the ball. Firing off the ball, right? So much wrong. I mean, look at no push. This was 3rd and 1. I mean, look at this. You got 4 Panthers basically. You got 4 Panthers. Actually, 5. I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, and you got 5. 5 Panthers collapsing this run game right here. Tristan Wirfs is the only lineman. Now, I'm not counting the tight ends. I'm not counting Cole Keff and K. Otten. Tristan Wirfs is the only lineman on his feet. Bruh. This is ugly. 3rd and 1, and we couldn't get it. Awful. 4th and 1. Why they didn't no quarterback sneak? Why don't we see a quarterback sneak anymore? Oh, Russell Gage, really? Y'all see Russell Gage miss his block right here? Russell Gage whiffed. Bad. Russell Gage, you gotta get the block. Is that Mike Evans? Mike Evans missed the block too. Oh, hold on. I want y'all to see the $30 million receiver, Russell Gage, right over here. Look at the $30 million receiver, Russell Gage. Russell Gage, right here. Russell Gage, 3-year, $30 million, $20 million guaranteed. This is what the Bucs paid for? Russell Gage right here, folks. Right here. Russell Gage. Russell Gage is a waste of money right now. This is the block. If he get this block, this is a first down. Bruh, just stick to your block. Block 55. Bruh. Russell Gage didn't even block. Folks, it is ugly. One of our prized free agent acquisitions has not shown up. Our prized free agent acquisition, or one of them, Russell Gage, has not performed well. He had one game, he had 12 catches, but it was for 87 yards. It's pretty ugly, folks. I want to get to uh I want to get to the 60-yard run, and I'm gonna get to that in a second. Yeah, folks, this is pretty bad. I ain't gonna show too much of this. I know it stings. And teams are starting to run screenplays on us now. The Bucs got to be careful with all the blitzing and all that. I gotta find that 60-yard run, man. That's the play I want to see. I got to see that. There we go. We about to get to it, folks. Back-to-back plays. The Chuba Hubbard and the Dante Foreman runs about to come up. Oh my gosh, it's ugly, folks. All right, here we go. Let me share it again. Here we go again, folks. Look at Devin White. All right, so we got the Bucks in their actually they're in the 4-3. They got 3 down linemen and outside linebacker. So basically it's like a 4-3. Keanu O'Neal's playing the linebacker. You got your middle linebacker, you got Devin White. So basically it's 7 on, was it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on 7. How the Bucks got the box? They got the numbers. The Bucks got 6, 7 guys in the box. How is this possible? Did y'all know this rookie left tackle did not allow any pressures or sacks in the game? Tryon got owned. Slack Barrett and Joe Tryon got owned by this left tackle here. A rookie left tackle from NC State got owned. All right, so far so good. They got Moten, the right tackle, pretty good right tackle. Carolina interior got the center pull, trying to do a double team right here on Nacho. Vita Vea getting blocked 1-on-1, but it's a stretch play almost. It's like a stretch play to give the running back Dante Foreman cutback lanes here, 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 and then you got 4 lanes. You got 1 lane here, 2, 3, 4, and then you got a cutback here. Tryon is staying home, containing, which is a good job right here. Wait for the cutback. Right? Okay. This should be stopped. Shaq Barrett getting double teamed, ran out the play. Keanu O'Neal, outside containment. Levante David trying to get to this hole right here, stop this hole. So it's kind of it's the Bucks got this right as of right now in this steal shot. It looks like they kind of got this bottled up. Neal, Levante, Joe Tryon with the cutback. Vita Vea kind of like, all right, I see where you're going. And you would think, how did this turn into a 60-yard run? How? All right. Exactly what I said. Keanu O'Neal, Levante David. Now here is the guy that says we get bored. Devin White. What are you doing, bro? Devin White, what are you doing? Why are you going this way? Why is Devin White running to the left? All he needs to do is stop right here and plant himself and get here. Get skinny. He running this way. Y'all see this? Get skinny. Get skinny. Get to the hole right here. Meet the running back, right? Beat that left tackle to the hole. And of course, so everybody did their job except for Devin White. The team get bored when you're dominating so much. The team get bored. Everybody did their job except for Devin White. Devin White, my guy. My guy, Devin White, bruh. Everybody did their job except for Devin White. Devin White is supposed to be right here in the hole. Vita Vea can't get off a single block. So it's 2. Vita and Devin White could not get off their blocks. Vita Vea was getting blocked by 1-on-1. Vita Vea getting blocked 1-on-1. He couldn't get off the block. Devin White way over here now. Devin White is 3 yards off, 4 yards off away from the ball carrier. How is this possible? And look at Mike Edwards. Mike Edwards should be right here. Mike Edwards way back here. Bruh. Now here come Devin White. Look at Tryon. You're like, damn. McCullum, Devin White, and Mike Edwards. You think, and Keanu O'Neal, you think, well, it's not Keanu O'Neal, but I think it is. How is it still a 60-yard run? How? You would think that he's going to get tackled right here, right? Y'all think this is not going, it's like an 8, 9, 10-yard game. Should be tackled, right? Look at Devin White. Look at Devin White. Look at this. Look at this. This should have been no 60-yard run. How? How, Sway? How? Bruh. Devin White, what are you doing? You're not. Devin White knocked Mike Edwards out the. Oh my gosh. 5 miles to empty. My heart can't take it no more. Whoa, I need a good defense to fill me up. I need a good defense to. Bruh. Devin White knocked Mike Edwards out the plate. Look at this. Look at Mike Edwards can't even get the tackle. Look at Devin White. Look at Devin White on the ground. Look at Devin White. You see him? Look at it. Knocked your own man down. Now you on the ground. He plays so out of control, man. At this point, man, Devin White is not a bust. Let's get that clear. Devin White is not a bust. He's okay, but he's not top tier. He's not top tier. He wants to get paid like a top tier linebacker, but if I was the Bucs at this point, I would really consider how much you're going to give Devin White if you're going to re-sign him. It can't be no more than $10 million a year. You can't give Devin White $15 million a year. Between 8 to 10, I'm okay with that. Because he's not a bust. He's okay, but he is way overrated. Way overrated. Year number 5. Nah, bro. Mm-mm. Y'all remember this play, right? Mike Edwards, Devin White, Keanu O'Neal, D. Delaney. What? You know this is a RPO. RPO. So you got Mike Edwards in a bad situation here. You got 2 players, one can pull the ball and one can run. So you really can't get mad at Mike Edwards because he got 2 guys. Devin White's supposed to be here. Devin White's supposed to be here. Oh, Lord. Devin White, what you doing? Are you supposed to be here? Oh, my gosh. Now, remember I told you about the premium positions? Linebackers are not supposed to be picked at 5 unless you are a Ray Lewis wasn't even picked at 5. Luke Kuechly wasn't picked at 5. Fred Warner wasn't picked at 5. Roquan Smith wasn't picked at 5. Shaquille Leonard wasn't picked at 5. Devin Lloyd wasn't picked at 5. Patrick McQueen wasn't picked at 5. You can find linebackers later in the draft. But when you pick a linebacker at 5 over pass rusher or offensive lineman, he better be a game changer. Parson was picked 11. 11. But when you pick a linebacker at 5, he's supposed to be a game changer. Devin White is not a game-changing linebacker. You don't win Super Bowls because you got in today's football, you are not winning Super Bowls because of a middle linebacker. This is why I told y'all. When you pick a player that high at a non-premium position, maybe if Devin White was rushing the passer more, I wouldn't be so frustrated with him. But to have him only a linebacker, he ain't it, man. He's not a game changer. Solid player, but wasn't worth the fifth overall pick. The Bucs should have went O-line, D-line. And I said Josh Allen passed up a pass rusher over. Got Devin White over a pass rusher. And y'all, we've seen it. He can't cover. Look at this. Bruh. His first step was wrong. His first step should have been this way. His first steps should have been this way. Why is he going this way? Levante David is already here. You go this way. Oh my gosh, bro. Arm tackling, of course. What was Ken O'Neal doing? You got a super chat here. More Power Buck, thank you for the $10 super chat. Did I miss Vita kneeling down before the snap, or kneeling down before the snap? I just got here. Man, Vita has nasty tape this game. Game check stolen. Yeah, Vita didn't play well at this game either. He didn't play well. He was getting blown off the ball. He got blocked one-on-one a few times. Teams know how to block Vita Vea, bro. Because Vita Vea is not a bad player, but I think he might be overpaid. And kind of, I might, 17 minutes. It's a lot of money for a nose tackle. He way over here. And if you look at Vita's first steps, it's to the left. And I see what he was trying to do, trying to free the linebackers up. That's his job. Take these two out and free the linebacker up because he's pulling. Free the linebacker up. He's supposed to shoot this right here. If he had any instincts, he would have shot this. He would have saw this. He would have saw it. He would have been right here. Ken O'Neal, what are you doing, bro? What was Ken O'Neal doing? You can't see this, man? Break down to make the tackle. Oh, my gosh, bro. I'm done. I can't take this no more. I'm done. I don't even want to watch that no more. But those are a few plays I want to show y'all. That don't look good, folks. Move on to the Ravens. Bucs got some issues. Major issues. And I don't know what they're going to do. Let's get down to the Bucs and Ravens game. Tomorrow, Thursday Night Football, the Bucs host the Baltimore Ravens coming to Ray J. Anybody going to the game? Anybody going to the game? More Power Buck with another $10 super chat. Sap is killing Vita Vea about this game. Vita was literally trying to rest before the snap. Sap do not like Vita Vea. He don't like it. Let me give me some shout outs real quick. There's a lot of folks in the chat room here. I want to give some shout outs real quick. I apologize. Brent, shout out to you. King Cook, Damian Street, Rip, what up, man? Steven, Josh, Val, Chris, Tommy, Football 12, Jay, Big Buck, what up, buddy? Ballard, Trill, what's up, man? The NFL is rigged. Damien, what's up, buddy? Jim, what's up, buddy? Cody, Jermaine, got our old veterans. Clack 5 White, King Cook, I see you, baby. Josh, I see you. Ricky, Cover 2 Spy, Grislow, one of my shooters there. Brian is Trini. Shout out to you, man. Long time no see. Of course, Mo Power Buck. P Nash, you funny, man. Bucks Life. Art Smith, what's up, buddy? Jonathan Brutus, Bale P. Sap does not like Vita Vea, and he got good reason not to like him. He got good reason. So let's get to the injury report for the Bucks and Ravens game. Let's get to the injury report. Cameron Brate, neck, game status, out. Carlton Davis, hip, game status, out. Mike Evans, limited participation Wednesday, ankle. So he's coming to the game gimpy. Tom Brady rests. His Wednesday's his day off. Russell Gage, hamstring. Game status, out. Luke Gedeke, foot. Game status, out. Luke Gedeke is not playing, folks. He has a foot injury. I think that's kind of like a benching a little bit. I think it might be. Akeem Hicks, questionable. Probably be on the snap count. Julio Fulio Jones, knee, questionable. And Todd Bowles said game time decision with Julio Fulio Jones. Cole Keff, limited participation today. Shaq Mason, ankle. Cole Keff, ankle, limited participation today. Sean Murphy Button, quad. Game status, out. Antron Winfield Jr., concussion. Game status, out. Ravens, Mark Andrews. Well, the injury report says he has a foot injury. He's out. More Power Buck with a $10 super chat. Another super chat. He's on fire today. He's on fire. NBA Jam. Bo said Luke is benched today. So I guess it's not a foot injury. He's on the injury report. I'm just reading the injury report, buddy. I'm just reading what the injuries say. Now, if he's benched, he's benched. Okay, I'm cool with that. But they covering it up with the foot injury. Ravens, Mark Andrews, knee, questionable. Rashad Bateman, foot, questionable. Josh Bynes, linebacker, questionable. Calais Campbell, illness, out. Yes. No Calais Campbell. Marlon Humphrey, hamstring, questionable. Marcus Peters, quad, questionable. Ronnie Stanley, questionable, ankle. Gus Edwards, knee, questionable. Brandon Stevens, oblique, questionable. Ben Cleveland, foot, full participation. So there you have it, folks. That is the injury report. So the Bucks have several starters out for tomorrow's game. Are you surprised? With two more that might not play. 50-50, right? Yes, Bateman is questionable. Lightning Film, shout out to you. So, no, our starting safety / slot, Winfield Jr. out. His backup, basically, Murphy Button, out. Luke Gedeke, out. Russell Gage, out. Carlton Davis, out. Cameron Brate, out. Julio Fulio, Hakeem Hicks, questionable. Yeah, folks, this can get ugly, folks. This can get quite. This might get out of hand, bro. Might. Not saying that it's gonna get bad, but it can get out of hand. It can get out of hand. It can. I hope it don't get out of hand. I hope it don't get out of hand. I really do. Another $10 super chat. Mopar Buck is on fire. Shout out to Mopar Buck, man. Matter of fact, here, I'm gonna send you an invite. There you go, man. You can come on into the locker room today because I didn't really plan on yeah, send me a message, man. I'm gonna send you the link. Send me a private chat message. I didn't plan on having people in the locker room today, but super chat get you today. Super chat will get you in the locker room. Cash App, super chat will get you in the locker room. That's how we rolling today. Send me a message to More Power Buck because I think you got a lot to say today. Rick, what's up, man? The locker room will be open only to super chats and cash apps today. Send me a private message, buddy. I'll send you the link. Someone whispered in Tybo's ear after the game and said, "Sir, you don't rotate guards. Last 5 coaches who did that was fired." Oh, hey man. Mopar Buck, send the private message. I will send you the link. That's if you want to come in the locker room today. But super chats and cash apps will get you in the locker room today. Anyway, let's get back to the Ravens situation here. What y'all think gonna happen? Be honest. What do you think is going to happen? Nick Levert is going to start at left guard. What y'all think will happen? You don't understand. All right, look, I'll make it easier for you, buddy. Let's do it like this. I'll make it easy for you. You don't even know how to send a private message. Bruh, I'll make it easy for you. I'll put the link in the chat. Hold on a second. There it is. Click on the link, more pop up. What y'all think gonna happen in the game, man? Go ahead, Mopar Buck. Click on the link. And if anybody else click on that link, you ain't getting in. It is what it is. I told y'all what the rules is today. We got to win this game. We got to win the game, folks. We got to win. We'll get to the predictions at the end. Bingo.
Man, I'm just driving and sending money because I'm stuck in traffic. But where you at? I do, but I don't. You kind of probably are won over everything. But what we doing? What we doing Thursday? The game go bad. It's a possibility. The glaciers come down and start removing people from their duties.
I'm gonna give that a 20 to 30% chance. Because if you lose this game, and especially if you lose it bad, that's why I'm gonna say 20 to 30%. Now, if the Bucks lose the game, if they lose and they put up a good fight, that's different. And if they win, of course, that's what you need, right? So, but if they lose and they get beat bad, somebody head rolling, bro.
I think it's Leftwich. I don't. It's not going to be Bowles.
And it's not. That's not even just the coaching staff. I'm just talking about players too. Like somebody gonna lose they starting position. Like somebody gonna get chopped off somewhere.
I listened to a guy on a podcast today. He's some big Buck supporter that sits in on $20 million fundraisers and stuff like that for the Glaciers. They got a couple millionaires pissed off because they saying the product we putting on the field is pretty much ass. Like it's bad. People talking about they not buying their box office, because we know as Buck fans how that attendance thing goes when we start doing this type of stuff. So I wouldn't be shocked if this game was a little, just a little empty. Brady's gonna bring some fans just because of who he is, but bro, we scored 3 points. Like this is a team that's tanking. So what we supposed to do against a team who ain't tanking? Because the Ravens ain't tanking. That man is the Panthers are getting rid of their team on purpose. They're in tank mode, and we got whooped like that. And if you look at the all 22, if you've been looking at it, I'm gonna be real with you. I think we scrapped the old playbook as a whole. I think everyone is doing something different that they're not supposed to be doing. The plays do not look nothing close to last year, not even close. That's why we look like we look. And the coaching of it is horrible. But that's irrelevant. This game coming up, man, I ain't gonna lie. A big piece of me say maybe we'll win because somebody will light a fire, but the whole Bucks culture is starting to look like Todd Bowles' face. This man looks confused. And I mean, he always looks confused, but right now it just looks like a defeat. I don't know. It's probably gonna be a blowout, bro. It's probably gonna be a blowout. The injuries we got, I didn't even realize we had that many injuries. I don't see how we do it. Now the silver lining about this is the back end for the Ravens is horrible. It's horrible. So the defense as a whole is not really that good. I mean, just being honest, but that has nothing to do with the fact that we ain't stopping the run no more at all.
I'm listening, man. I'm just taking. I'm just listening. I'm just,
Yeah, no, I mean, you was finna go into the game, into the Thursday's game. I ain't really going too much harp on the Panthers game, man, because I mean, it's what it is. It's just some things that I happen to pick up on, and I knew someone was gonna have something to say about the changing of the guards, bro. I don't know. Look, man, you don't do that. You do not do that.
It's the Bucks. The Bucks. They just right now, man. They're not. Brady talked about it and Bowles and Leatherwich. The Bucks just all over the place right now. They don't know what to do. They have no clue what to do offensively, and defense still playing solid, but even they starting to kind of crumble.
No, well, they're crumbling because they're on the field so much at this point. It's just you can't. How much you gonna ask of them? Like, if you look at the scoreboard, like we are keeping these teams. Like the Panthers had 7 points going into the half. The defense did their job. But it was a shocking comment that someone made that an XFL quarterback knew to start ripping up our back end when Winfield left. But our Hall of Fame quarterback and coaching staff haven't known to do that the 2 past weeks. An XFL quarterback knew, oh, Winfield down? I'm finna start throwing the ball.
Oh, XFL MVP.
Oh yeah, MVP. What they call him, the immortal Pete Walker, the immortal. The boy got an XFL nickname. I got people picking him up in my fantasy league because they think he elite. But the defense, to me, they're doing their part. But like you say, I mean, we're going to start having stacking up of injuries, unfortunately, on that because how long they're on the field. I ain't knocking Vita too much, but Sapp is killing him. Like, there's some plays where that boy taking a knee down, waiting on the ball to be snapped. Like, whoa, you're not ready. You can't do that. But, doesn't really matter at the end of the day. 3 points, man. Top scoring offense, and we digress this fast. Now, I ain't tripping off a loss here and there with a new head coach, but you mean to tell me we look this bad? This bad. And, yeah, we got Lamar Jackson coming to town.
So how big of a jump you think is from PJ Walker to Lamar Jackson?
Lord have mercy. Now, here's the thing. Arm talent, I'm not there yet with Lamar Jackson's arm talent. But what difference does it make if, it's a busted coverage at that point? Because, are we going to contain him? I doubt it. We're not gonna do a contained defense. So that somebody will be left downfield. Levante David gives me no faith in covering Mark Andrews whatsoever. And did you see how Gus Edwards was running last week?
Oh yeah, I seen him.
The Gus Bus. If people don't know who the Gus Bus is, you better find out. That's his nickname, the Gus Bus.
I like him too, man.
Yeah, I like him. Runs with authority. Yes, man. Good vision. He ain't gonna play no games. He's not gonna play any games. Tough nose running. He will run through us. Receiver wise, I can't really recall off the top of my head what they got over there. Receiver. Oh, Duvernay, and Rashad Bateman. They're field stretches. Kind of one and the same. But the problem is going to be Mark Andrews.
Shout out to Aubrey Simmons, Trill G-Boy 2 with a $10 cash app. You in?
What's up?
Welcome. See, it's that simple, folks. It's that simple. It's that simple, folks. Today, this is how it's going to work today.
Yeah. I thought about it. I'm like, well, that $10 I would have spent at.
I got to show him some love. I usually do it. I ain't spent no money with him in a while. So I got to send some money. I've been missing the videos too much. So
most definitely.
That's me cleaning my face.
Got to pay how you weigh sometimes,
Right. Yeah, sometimes it's going to be like this, folks. Sometimes it's going to be like this.
I got a question. Can you trade for general managers or head coach? Well, general managers? I'm serious, man. Stop laughing, man. I'm serious.
Well,
no, we just put them on IR.
Coaches, you can do that with coaches, like, you know what I'm saying?
Not general managers?
No. No, man.
Because I was thinking whatever we got to do to get John Lynch back, man, we got to do it.
Well, the only way you can get compensation for general manager if somebody signs one of your lieutenants, like John Spivak,
right?
If he becomes a GM, because he interviewed with the Giants for the GM position and a couple other teams. If he was to get signed, there's compensation there, and then you got your minority situation. You know what I'm saying? If Leftwich get picked up, and and Harold Godwin, that's compensation. But as far as trade, no.
Yeah, man. But that was kind of a joke. But at the same
I
time,
know, I know.
on the serious side, whatever we got to do to get John Lynch back home, man. We got to figure it out, man. I don't know where his contract
He
up,
ain't Chris.
man. Pay
He ain't
tuitions,
coming back, bro.
pay
He ain't,
colleges, man. Whatever we got to do, man. You know,
he ain't coming back.
erase goddamn on criminal records, man. Whatever y'all got to do. We got to, hey, man, because that's the only way that things gonna change, man. Because the Glazers seem to hire the wrong people. It seems like you
But
feel
see,
me?
here's the problem. I agree, and then I disagree because even in the
Right,
Greg Schiano days, Raheem Morris and all of that, you knew the coach had a hand on the team.
right.
This the first time it don't seem like the coach got a hand on. I can't remember this. Even in our dirtier years, man, them dudes was playing they behind off. They just weren't talented.
So,
This
so
is
the
a coaching problem right now.
uh,
This is a full blown, like, I take back what I said. Like, it ain't just on Leftwich. This is coaching as a whole. This
So,
something.
well, okay. So, I'm gonna piggyback off of Trill. With the GM and the coaching situation. I mean, how big of a drop off is it from 2020, 2021 versus now?
the offensive line, I think they made a big. They they
Yeah,
they over evaluated, or they were too confident on. Oh, we'll pick the right guys. We got success
It's
at,
just like
you
plug
know,
and play, like plug and play,
plug and
like
play.
it
Yeah,
don't
like
matter.
no.
yeah. They did not draft for impact. They
Right.
thought they did, but they did not draft for impact. Um, at the end of the day, if all these offensive people we drafted, you could have saved money knowing that you probably weren't gonna get Gronk, the AB, and all this other things, and you could have got Brady some veteran weapons that were more sure-handed, but spent your draft solely on the trenches, solely on that. Because at the end of the day, right now, the Stinney thing hurt us. I think that was the blow, and we talked about that. The Stinney thing hurt. Not having Ryan Gent, man, look, and he'll be back. I want to say what, next month, maybe. I think next month they said.
I wouldn't bank on
We'll
it.
probably see a big. I know, but hopefully. But that right there is why the run, we have no run.
Right.
It's bad.
Well, let me ask you this then:
And
as good as Tristan Wirfs is, where's the fire?
And that's it seems like we always bring in the same type of player. We don't have those players with an edge. I mean, Devin White maybe, but you look at JPP and Sue, they had that edge. They had that nastiness, but we didn't draft those guys. We brought them in, but we don't seem to draft the nasty, tone setter guys.
Well, we could have drafted Travis Jones. I mean, that's a whole nother conversation. But
But yeah, man, I think that's the major problem right now. And I also had another, a thought. In the last 2 or 3 years, when was our run blocking ever, stellar?
shoot, we go back farther than that.
yeah, we
You
can go
know,
back. Yeah, we can go back for. I mean, it just looked good during the playoffs because we caught teams when they were injured.
well, why I say the last 3 years, because because I see people, bring BA back, but I mean, even when he
That
was
ain't
in
gonna
a
that ain't gonna
position,
help.
right? Even when he was the head coach, we were a little better, but he had a better offensive line. I ain't excusing tall bulls, but at the same time, let's not. We didn't bring Sue back for a reason. We didn't bring JPP back for a reason, and BA is a whole nother conversation.
Here's the thing about BA, and with the Byron Leftwich and Todd Bowles situation. Him being in the front office in the building is causing a little.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's causing some like because now people run into BA like, oh, come back, BA, please come back. If they should have just said, all right, BA,
I don't like
goodbye,
that. I don't
goodbye.
like that. And then you know what's sad? I'm glad you brought that up because someone just mentioned that. We're supposed to do the Ring of Honor for BA, and I think they're
Mhm.
trying to do it for the Saints game. Okay, if this team is still doing bad, what do you think those chants in that crowd gonna be, man? With
That's the
our head
problem.
coach presently outside,
Did he
That's
beat the
do you not
Saints
realize our head? Huh?
once?
Yeah,
No,
he
I'm
he
tripping. Go
beat
ahead.
the Saints, but the problem is
Oh yeah, he did, but
Bring back Bruce, or whatever, some silly stuff was written on signs, and our present head coach is there. You don't think the players see that? And you don't think
because
they start
now,
running in
yeah,
their head like,
it's
man,
gonna cause
we really ain't even that good.
a conflict of conflict, like who should we be listening to? Because
Right.
BA
There's a
sitting there, it's
conflict
a
of
problem.
interest.
It's
Yeah.
him being in the building is a problem.
He
You know what
on
I'm
the
saying?
sideline. He
On the
caused a fight
sideline,
that
like,
had to open up a whole investigation.
now you haven't seen him on the sideline since.
Right.
So his presence is the reason why you're getting a lot of heat, because now the media like, well, should he bring BA back? And because the media is picking up on this too. They following this narrative too, like, so that's undermining Todd Bowles and Byron Leftwich position on the team as coaches and head coach and OC. So now the media like, well, we don't believe in these two guys. Let's get back to the guy that was really, and the media had a problem with Bruce Arians. They had a problem with him too.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So it's like, why didn't he just leave?
changing,
Why didn't he leave? Why didn't he just
changing the
leave
coaches.
the
Yeah, he should have
team?
just left. Yeah.
TB12.
Changing the coaches. I will say this though. I'm gonna give him some credit. If the red marker was true, I'm gonna probably give him some credit, because some of these plays need to have a red marker through them. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, our offense at this point have became so. I mean, it's if this was Madden and a dude played like this team plays, I'm blowing him out. He ain't getting he's barely getting 100 yards through 4 quarters. It's bad.
21.
Hey, what play do we what play do we run when Cole Keith is out there?
Oh, you asking me?
I'm asking the question. Yeah.
Okay.
We run when Cole Keith is on the field.
We run to the left. If K Dot and Cole Keith is on the field at the same time, we run the ball like 95% of the time.
That is our jumbo package. And then not only that, they tripping all over each other. That's why we can't get no holes.
And even if they run play action out of that,
even
if they run play action out of that formation, the jumbo package, well, how explosive can it be? Because remember that I said this, I literally talked about this. We don't have tight ends for the modern day football. We don't have tight ends. Isaiah Likely didn't draft him.
Now you got Gesicki. Miami's listening to trademarks. I'm like, Gesicki will fit Brady perfect.
We don't have the explosive tight ends that what NFL is playing with right now.
Please go get Gesicki. Please.
Man, listen, Kyle Rudolph, get him off the field. Get him off the field. Get him off the team. Julio, I'm sick of this. Here's what they're trying to do. And I like it, but it bro, we still got to win now before Thanksgiving gets here, because I get it. In the playoffs, okay, if we're healthy from an offensive standpoint, then yes, that's kind of hard to deal with those type of veterans. But the problem is teams ain't respecting that crap now. They're not. I mean, right now, if the playoffs jumped off today, we play the Giants.
Is it safe to say that the Bucs have the worst tight end running back group in the NFL?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah,
we do.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, I mean, let me see, from a running back standpoint.
Oh, if not the worst, one of the worst.
The worst. Yeah, because I might put Denver Broncos under us, but I
bottom five. Okay, bottom five. Bottom five group.
I'm not gonna disagree with that, which is horrible. Horrible.
In today's NFL, that's not where you want to be at with your tight ends and running backs.
Right.
Rashad White fits the scheme for today's running back, but we're not going to use him.
Yeah, right.
When they were drilling,
he's more of the today's running back. He's more of the today's running back.
They asked that man. They asked Coach. They asked Leftwich at the press conference. Every fourth down we've needed to convert with Rashad White, he's converted. And I think Leonard Fournette is like 1 for like 6 or some crap like that. Right. He's like, why you keep doing it? He's like, because at the time we feel we.
You want to talk about a running back cliff? Fournette hit that.
Right, real
He hit
facts,
that.
real
Good
facts.
God.
Yeah, boy, them let that look, man, that east and west he do, man, look at him, bro. That side, that bouncing over here and this and that, we don't have a line for that.
No,
That is not.
they made Fournette into a running back that he's not.
Yeah,
Think about what I just said.
yeah.
He's not a pass catching dynamic running back.
That's Tom
Yeah,
Brady,
man.
dog. That's all Tom Brady.
But that's what my
He's
whole
a
issue
power
is.
back.
This
He's a power back.
Giovanni Bernard, like Leonard Fournette was your poor man's Derrick Henry. He's going to bruise your team. Around the fourth quarter, you can go to work. We're not using him. We want him to tiptoe. He is not Gregory Hines. But come on, man. It's
So
horrible.
the philosophy that Byron Leftwich uses and play calling, is that the same type of philosophy BA used? Did he learn that from BA?
Remember, he's been with BA for a long time.
Yeah, that's his
That's a direct,
product.
that's a
Yeah,
direct coaching tree right there. He's
Coaching tree,
direct
right?
connected,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
And see,
yeah.
they turned Fournette into a poor man's prime David Johnson.
Mm.
Same offense in Arizona,
And he ain't built for that.
without chucking the ball around with Carson Palmer.
Right.
They did that in 2020, and it was like, whoa, wait a minute. You know what I'm saying? So
But see,
they turned Fournette into
if
a
you
poor man's David Johnson.
developing players, add that type of player in Rojo. Make him hit the jug machine. Hey, you, jug machine. I promise you. He can't block. Cool. We don't need him to. You got the speed. He got the moves. He just, put him on the jug machine. There you go. He has breakaway talent. Now he's buried on the depth chart over there. He ain't gonna play like Pacheco then took that job. So he gonna get cut if he ain't already cut. He can't, it is what it is. But you had that. Giovanni Bernard. Then I'm gonna tell you something. Did you not hear another Monday morning? We embarrassed the whole NFL. You offered up Keyshawn Vaughn this week for trade. No one wants that man. What has he done? Nobody is trading. Why is that breaking news? If you Google it, it literally said Buccaneers embarrassed themselves with one trade late round. I'm like, what?
Yeah, man.
He ain't going for no price.
Well, the
Come
Bucks are,
on, bro.
whether we want to
tighten up.
look, the Bucks are built to pass the ball, right? And when you are built the way the Bucks are built, you should heavily invest in the O line. You know what I'm saying? Like with a 45-year-old stationary statue back there, they should have went all out on that O line. Seriously, they should have.
Hey,
So
and you know what? Now that I think about it, somebody made the comment. Not to cut you off. Somebody made the comment recently about Wildcat. I was cracking jokes like, what? But now that I think about it, why aren't you using Chris Godwin, direct snap? Like do some direct snap with some of these guys that's got something. Why not?
I would say Darden, but we already know how that gonna go.
I mean, but you never know though, behind a line like that though. We know, the punt return, that ain't his thing.
Right.
Ain't his thing. But do some direct snaps to get this 45-year-old man off the field some. Like, where's the creativity? Where's the creativity? I'm just saying,
But here's the problem though. Here's the problem. Everything that we're talking about, whether it's running the ball, passing the ball, spreading it out, up tempo, whatever, everything's directly correlated to the freaking O line.
Yeah.
Like the Bucks are stuck with this O line. They stuck.
Yeah, man.
So what's taking so long to be realistic? Okay, we know we don't have time to BS. Bros, get the shuffling, get the benching, this ain't the time to play favorites.
It's not, but we have to get blown out Thursday night at home, and for things to start getting thrown on the field, and the Glaciers probably will come in and maybe BA and whoever else, and at that point it's gonna be some changes made. because you have more than enough time. Like if anybody was going to get fired, they're not going to do it on a short week like this, unless it was just god awful bad. Like if we was looking for a change after the Panthers game, it wasn't going to happen. Not when we got a game Thursday, but this Thursday, if that game becomes a fan where people are fighting, pissed off, throwing things on the field, listen, I promise you, come that next game, it's going to be some changes.
Rams the next
For
game, by
what?
the way. Rams is the next game.
Well, luckily for us, they don't look that good. Luckily for us, truth be told, the NFC ain't looking good as a whole.
But here's the problem, though. Here's the issue. No matter what the Bucs do offensively, it's going to be a struggle.
Yeah.
As of right now. I mean, it's almost like if you let's break it down. Let's just say if the Bucs want to switch the offense around and say let's just spread it out and chuck the ball 50 times a game. Now you open up your quarterback to get more hits and more sacks and more pressures. And if you're gonna live and die by that type of offense, is it gonna be a lot more vertical, which means you got to hold the ball, or is it gonna be short, quick passes, which that means you got to play perfect for 12, 13 plays drives?
And this is where Tom Brady comes in at. I think a lot of things we see, player movements, play calling, is what he wants. Even BA not being it is okay. Is Tom comfortable with going down the field? Is Tom comfortable with XYZ? What does Tom want? You feel
They
me?
actually said we're throwing it more this year. It just it don't look like it. We're actually throwing it more this year, believe it or not. Man threw the ball 49 times in the Panthers game. We're throwing the ball more. It just don't translate the points and yards like that and touchdown.
Right. Because we'll get in the red zone, but we can't,
Man,
convert.
Look, he completed 32 of his passes, I think, this past weekend. You want to know what the air yardage on those was? 5.2. Everything, we're throwing more, but they're behind the sticks now.
And if you throw the ball a lot, you're gonna wear his arm out.
Yeah.
He already got a rotator cuff issue. We could be complaining about dirt balls. Like my problem, like look, man, and then we ain't got a bye week to week 11, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, man.
We complaining about the dirt balls. I call them breaking balls and curve balls.
Yeah, dude, got to fix that. Listen, a big piece of me, is just gonna say maybe this is the game. They say, you know what, we're trash and we need to do something about it. We sick of it. And they rally the troops and they just go out there, not because the scheme is great, but the team heart and continuity is just on some, because we supposed to be the bullies. We're not playing bully ball on either side of the ball at this point. Yeah, like, have we thrown a challenge flag? Okay, we threw one challenge flag. Have you seen Ty Bowles running up getting pissed off with the referees yet? Like, come on, man. Like, you got to get that energy in you, man. At this point,
shout out to No Time for Feelings podcast with a $2 super chat. He says this team shaking his head with his hand on his face.
I think. Go ahead, finish your thought, Mopar. Go ahead.
No, you good. You good.
You go ahead.
No, you good. You good.
I think the real hope is this Nick Leverett. If Nick Leverett could, get Tom and feeling secure, you know what I mean? If Tom doesn't have confidence in you, man, you can hang it up. You can hang it up.
Yeah.
You can forget about it, from wide receivers to whoever, to tight ends. If he don't got no confidence in you, you can hang it up, and that shows. So if Nick Leverett can get Tom to having some confidence, and sitting in that pocket, if he ain't scared, I think that can turn things around. You feel what I'm saying?
I agree. I agree. Well, it did.
That's the
they
only
put him in one play.
hope.
We picked up positive yards. The play he got in on, we picked up positive yards on the run play. The next play, we put Gedeke back in. He gets sandwiched by two guys. Now I ain't saying the boy trash
No,
because we
I don't
watch
think.
Jensen and all of that, but the problem is usually that first year. I mean,
Mhm.
you got to be elite of elite, man. Like Tristan Wirfs is a once in a lifetime type of situation, man, to come in and make an impact like that. But usually that first year, you're gonna have some lumps, man. Let him see the field different because right now he's not ready, and you knew he wasn't ready. I think they said Leverett actually beat him out in the offseason on a cool.
Right, and that's where that we invested, we traded up, and all this other stuff. You can't, if he didn't win the job, don't start him because you
Hmm.
got a 50-year-old quarterback back there who don't want to get hit, and he's not spending the time with the team. Don't play yourself, and we played ourselves, and now look where we at for
But
now.
but you know what? It's that culture here. When I sit back and look at our,
Mm.
the Glaciers and how we do, it's like, I look at everyone else as like they front four and stuff. They muscular, fast, juiced up, and it's like we everything we do is like we trying to recreate that team that we won the Super Bowl with years ago. It's like we stuck in our ways on specific body types. We won't.
Yeah, he definitely got that.
You're not gonna get another Warren Sapp, bro. You're not. Vita won't be him. No, you don't have that. You won't get that. You guys don't even coach and develop players enough to even have that. Let's start trying to get a whole football team as a whole. We don't have a special team whatsoever. We just don't. We just don't. Like that's a start right there. Can we get someone back there that can at least do something?
And that's why, speaking of the culture, that's why I know I've spoken on this before, and I'm not going to hop on it too much. That's why I was kind of excited about the Bruce Arians hiring because I thought he was going to be able to come in and change. I mean, change up the culture. But I don't really even after he left and with Todd, when he came and we saw the offense. We're like, okay, this offense is outdated. Even to me, even Tarbell's
Hmm.
defense, I don't see it, man. I don't. Oh, you don't have the right
Yeah,
players.
I ain't,
It's
yeah.
out.
His
It
his
seems like
old
everything
stuff.
is outdated. Everything's outdated.
Yeah, it because they we have the oldest everything in the league. So what usually comes with old is stubborn. Everything is going to be stubborn, and you
No,
have
that's a
you
good point.
have and that's it's just what it is. I mean, one thing you know
Right.
about older folks, they're stubborn. We got grandmothers. If you still got some living and pawpaws and all of that, they stubborn, man. So at the end of the day, this is why the older guys outplayed the talent last year. JPP knew he wasn't supposed to be out there, but we still put him out there because at the end of the day, he's the veteran. But he's getting gassed on every play. You could have recorded more sacks. You could have done this. You could have done that. So now what's happening this year is the way this draft went with all these receivers, it's exposing things now. You ain't got the speed to keep up with a lot of the stuff these dudes throwing out, man. These teams ain't playing. These teams are
Right.
not playing, man. Too
They're not
much
And
scared of the
speed
Bucks.
on
They're not scared of the Bucks. That's the problem.
no,
That
no.
the Hollywood, the honeymoon phase in 2020
oh,
and
that's a wrap.
20. It's the teams they looked at our tape multiple times. They like, wait a minute, the Bucks is not running anything different from
Mm-mm.
No,
2020.
no, we're running the same play. I think we ran. I think, and that's another issue they got on Leftwich about this past Sunday. We ran the same exact run play, and they counted it
LaShawn
11
McCoy,
times. 11
LaShawn
times.
McCoy. I forgot the name of that show with LaShawn McCoy and Acho and the girl Joy.
Oh, on Fox FS1.
Yeah.
Dang, what's the name? I can't
LaShawn
remember.
McCoy saying the Bucks are running the same stuff in 2020 now.
Yeah, yeah,
LaShawn McCoy,
yeah.
the guy that didn't even get no earn.
The O lineman that was from the Colts that came over for a little bit to block a little bit, block for Brady, AQ Shipley or whatever his
Yeah.
name is, said the same thing. Said the same thing. Seeing same similar. You cannot do that. And if you can do that, you got to be good enough to execute that. and we're not that type of team. See, you got a team like Buffalo Bills, they may do that. You may know Chiefs and all that. You may know exactly
Yeah,
what
the
they're
Chiefs
doing, but
definitely.
they're so good you can't even stop it.
They know when to run it and when and with the down and this. They know when to run. That's the problem. Now hold on a second. Now we got two super chats I want to read. 813 Sports with a $2 super chat. He said the Bucks offense be like, let it burn, let it burn, let it burn. That's Usher, by the way. Confessions. All time great album. And Mark Ross, thank you for the $5 super chat. Why the Bucks just dormant? They are literally making no moves anywhere. Mm, mm. Look, it's a problem. If there's problems, this is why I try not to just single out one person on the Bucks coaching staff.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
that's
because
not fair.
it's
That's not fair.
everything.
It's
Yeah, it's not
Yeah,
fair.
it's
everything.
everything. Yeah, it ain't fair.
We
It's
had some
literally
folks
everything, and that's what
saying,
makes it so bad.
yeah, like it's you really can't just pinpoint just like, oh, it's just this person. No, it's a multitude of things, and that's why I was like other day it was like, oh, it's Brady, it's him, and it's like, no,
Nah, nah. I
it's
sat
not
back
just
and
him.
look. My left switch comments when this past game, like it's the whole team. No one's doing anything. Them boys don't care about nothing. They still in game checks right now. They like, look, boys, you know how long we gonna be here? Let's get through these quarters. We trying to get that bag. Like
Jesus.
that our team literally looks like our players are finessing us. And truth be told, you can't throw Brady in there because he is the one at the end of the day that at least is trying to do something. Hell, let them cuss at him some more on the sideline. If they ain't doing their job, they ain't doing their
Yeah.
job.
But you also gotta look at it like this too. Uh, him yelling at everybody at this point, it's almost like white noise, because it's
Oh
like,
yeah, yeah.
why are you yelling? If I was a player on the team, I'll be like, why is he yelling? And he missing time and missing camp for personal time and weddings and like who you yelling at? You got no room to be yelling.
Right.
I
And then you
agree.
don't.
I agree. But it is. I agree. But it's kind of like it's the GOAT, man. It's like how many people gonna yell at LeBron? How many people gonna yell at Jordan? Kobe. May he rest in peace. If he was,
And
it's just certain. But them
and
guys
even
also probably ain't taking days off though.
right. Even still, you don't have a veteran who will come back and challenge him on that either. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
Mhm.
okay, yeah, we playing bad, but bro, come on, let's get it straight. Like, you ain't playing so hard neither. Let's hold each other accountable.
I
Who's
ain't gonna
willing to
lie.
hold each other accountable?
Nobody's coming at Brady. Like they all
Right,
But
scared.
but
because they
I ain't
looking
gonna.
at him like he the GOAT. Nah,
Like
I
they
ain't gonna
they
lie.
all scared. The problem is they scared. They don't want to say like
Devin
you know scared.
Devin White coming out saying we be getting bored on defense though. Man, look at here, bro. I mean, listen, ain't this
Nobody's
contract
nobody's
year?
questioning nobody's questioning Brady's greatness. We know he's one of the goats of all time. We get that part, but we're talking about right now. We're talking about
Yeah, right.
2022.
what a
Yeah,
cute
like
thing now.
yeah, like yeah. Them ring. This is a what have you done for me lately type of
Like
season, bro.
hashtag what does your eyes tell you now?
Like Brady, you've thrown dirt balls, and this is things we've seen from day one. It's kind of like the Jason Light draft picks. People want to throw certain things out the window because we have so many Pro Bowlers, but there was a time and still is where you just mess up. Same thing with Brady, bro. He been making bad throws since he got here.
Yes,
It's just that with the winning, you don't care about it. The
they put
problem now is the magnifying glass is on this whole team. And every single thing we talk about every week on this channel, you see it. The world sees it. Every single aspect of it. It's
right.
bad.
We got problems at every level.
But that's
We
why I
got
say,
That
but
boy
this is
coming in
why I
hard.
say,
What's up?
but this is why I say it's a coaching thing.
it's
It's
a
gotta be.
what it is we still, for whatever reason, our coaching staff is still operating from a place of we won a Super Bowl.
Oh, you sound like Todd Bowles now.
No, I'm
So
just
you agree with Todd Bowles? Todd Bowles
I,
said he
I
said
agree.
people still in that locker room.
I
Hold on, didn't Mike Evans make a comment? Say
I
he
agree.
wished like AB was still here?
He said Gronk. He said he missed Gronk.
Oh, see,
I remember that crap.
I agree. I
Oh,
agree with
Lord.
I agree with Tabo from the perspective of our inability to adjust to the team we got now. We're not making no changes.
So who fault is that for?
That's the the coaching staff, that's the GM, that's everybody.
So shout out to Mark Ross with the $2 super chat. He said the whole team, but it all starts with the O-line. Then he sent another super chat, a $5 super chat. He said, "My eyes tell me Brady old but good. Line sucks. He
Right.
throws bad. Aaron, he throws bad and running blows, blows. And then he said, find free agents or make trades. Let's effing go."
I don't disagree with that. I don't disagree with that.
I agree.
Shout out to Mark Ross. Shout out to Mark Ross.
Brady, and also too, if you look at Brady throws, a lot of them do be in the dirt. I definitely see that. But also, I think him getting Chris Godwin hurt
Yeah, it messed with his mental a little
messed
bit
with his mental a lot. A lot of them balls
because
be
he
low.
like Chris Godwin.
He don't want to get nobody hurt. He trying to protect the football. He don't want to turn the ball over, get the other team extra possessions. He got a lot.
So it sounds like you saying he playing scared.
He is. That's what he playing. He playing not to lose.
Think about it. The boy ain't throwing that many picks. How many picks he got on the year?
One.
He playing careful. Yeah, he is not throwing picks.
He's playing not to lose. He knows the margin for error for us offensively is small already.
I guess, man.
He can't, bro. You know, that's just what it is. Eight touchdowns,
it is a
one
fact.
interceptions.
Yeah, it is a fact, though. It is a fact.
He playing not to lose. If the throw is not open immediately, that ball getting thrown to the dirt.
Breaking ball, curve ball, split finger fastball.
Oh yeah, he ain't lying.
They gotta be open. They gotta be open, but we also don't have the receivers to create that much separation for it to be open like that.
And all the time. They get open sometimes. They get open sometimes.
They've been open. And then when they do get open, that line don't hold up, and Brady ain't taking no shots.
Now there was some points that he had a clean pocket. He just didn't. That ball.
Yeah, no. They got on his behind. They got on his behind. There was a game quite a few times with Gage.
In the Carolina game, he had a clean pocket.
Yeah.
He had clean pockets.
Brady has had a clean pocket most of the year. Even though we talking about Gedeke, like I said, he ain't getting sacked the most. No, it's the play. Yeah, he's really not. So it's kind of like we contradict ourselves, me included, because he ain't getting toe up like that. He ain't throwing picks. So what is going
pressured.
on?
Yeah, he getting pressured and hit, but sacks wise, due to he throw the ball so fast. But there are some plays I can go back and pull up on all 22. He's had a clean pocket. He just can't make the throw sometimes consistently.
So
that's true.
Yeah, he hitting people in the chest bone now. He hitting people in the chest bone now with that ball. That ain't how he throw. He didn't he throwing stuff at people's chest. Brady don't throw like that. Something bothering him.
I think he also got a fear of getting somebody hurt. That's why he throwing them dirt balls too.
Right. Yeah. Everything is low and away.
Mm-hmm.
So that's my question as well. You know, Sal will get on here and at the beginning of the year, you know, and he made a great point about the two receivers. The two short guys.
Tompkins and Geiger
and Tompkins.
Yeah.
Man, throw them guys out there. We ain't got nothing to lose.
Tompkins should have been made his way to our roster, bro.
And he was one of the guys. He was one of the guys I had making the roster.
Yeah, I've been high on him. Like even from a special team standpoint, that's your Russell Gage, bro.
We could have put we could have put that $20 million guaranteed to an O-line, D-line.
Yeah, that $9 million to Julio, that what $3 million to Rudolph, and that $20 million to Gage.
That's a whole lot of scratch.
And Hicks too. Don't forget Hicks. Don't forget Hicks too.
That's a whole lot of.
I almost forgot. I forgot he was. Man, I'm done. Cause I think out the line. I'm gonna go run this call. I get with y'all.
All right.
We got about what 30 million in no production.
That's bad.
Yeah.
Now that's Jason Light. That's Jason Light. That's on him. That is all on him and his front office, his lieutenants. That was bad scouting. What did
Let me,
you
let me
think? What did they think? What did they in their right mind thought they was getting? A 2018 Julio Jones and 2018 Hakeem Hicks and a
let me
2018 Kyle Rudolph?
you see there's something going on or something going on where they talking about they want to get DJ Moore or Gasecki.
Well, I mean, honestly, man, the DJ Moore thing I don't understand because, I mean, they're probably asking for, and that's why I'm saying I don't understand because you're gonna have to spend draft capital.
Right.
We don't have we need our draft capital at this point.
At this point,
Gasecki, they probably want maybe a second or third.
a third.
And I can't
Okay,
I
okay.
can't
So
knock
you
them.
you get Gasecki. Now you got Rudolph, Gasecki,
You got
Bray.
no.
You
You
got
got to cut. You got to cut. We got to cut. We got to cut Rudolph.
Yeah,
We got to cut
yeah,
Rudolph.
cut
At this
Rudolph.
point, that's it. We got to cut him. Cut our losses.
And then if you get Gasecki, you let Break walk. I mean, he's probably gone in the offseason anyway,
I
but
think Gasecki better than Bray at this point in his career.
almost definitely
absolutely.
So I
leaps and
wouldn't be. I
bounds.
wouldn't be. I
Actually,
wouldn't be opposed to losing Brett.
yeah, leaps and bounds. That ain't even a question.
Man, that's not
But
even.
DJ Moore, man,
Oh man,
I don't get that. What you think the Panthers would trade him in?
give me
I think.
Bradley Chubb. Give me
I
Bradley
think.
Chubb.
I think if
Bradley
they,
Chubb.
I'll take DJ Moore if they take Russell Gage from us.
Well, yeah, we can swap it like that. But give me
I
Bradley
do
Chubb.
that most definitely. Bradley
Give me
Chubb
Bradley
for
Chubb.
sure.
Give me Bradley Chubb.
What
I'll take Russell Gage. I'll take Russell Gage for a whole new special team.
did BJ? I mean, did Chubb go in the same draft as Vita?
I think so.
I
Let me go.
think
Let me
so.
check. Let me
Yeah,
check.
I think that was the same, bro.
2018 draft, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
18.
we traded back. I think they wanted
Was it?
Nelson, and then they traded back. That would have been a good pickup, but
So which I think the score gonna be tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah. Chubb went 5. He went
uh,
and Vita went 12.
far as tomorrow, man, I think they beat the heck out of us in the first half, and slow roll it in the second and make it look close. That's what I. That's
30, 36-24.
But we haven't got to that part yet.
okay.
We haven't got to that. We'll get to that. So here's the thing about draft picks. Let's kind of like hone in on that with the Bucks' current state right now. In the last couple drafts, right?
Do it.
2021 and 2022. Now we know what 2020 produced. Winfield and Tristan Wirfs, right? We know what that produced. 2 all-pro guys at their position, top 5 at their position, right? So we got that. So we know what 2020 is. So as long as you got, because if you can have a draft and miss on 7 picks, hit 2 and miss on the other 5, but if those 2 are all pros and all pro bowlers, then the other 5 really is like not a big deal, right?
Right.
Now, if you have a draft that all your picks are either not starting or not productive or not rotating, that is a huge problem. If you go back and look at the last 2 drafts with the Bucks and look at the current state right now.
Yeah. It's bad.
See
It's
what I'm
real
saying
bad,
right
actually. Yeah.
It's
And
horrible.
go ahead.
Oh, what you
Oh
about to say? Go ahead.
yeah. Oh yeah. I was going. The Kyle Trask pick, man. I gotta put it up there as one of the worst picks. You know what I mean?
Second round pick.
Of at least a top 5 like bad picks, man. To me, because now what you picking them saying, okay, second round pick, he can be that guy. You feel me? Or maybe possibly, or even in competition to being that guy. But what you're showing us now, he ain't even in competition of being a starter. So that pick could have been, the pick before was the center for the Chiefs. So you aggressive anytime else. If that's your guy, trade up and get your guy. You feel me? So now, if that was the case, now you got your starter at center, and you could have, I don't if we draft Humphreys, I mean Creed Humphreys, I think that's his name. I don't think we probably would have drafted Hainsey. So now you got your center and you got a guard who can fill in or whatever. So yeah, man, that Kyle Trask pick was pretty bad.
This is why draft picks are so important, because premium picks 1 through 3. You know what I'm saying? And you look at the Bucks draft picks 1 through 3 the last couple of years, last 2 years, and you look at the team right now. It's like, man, where is the we got Logan Hall. He's in the rotation. You know what I'm saying? He's doing his thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But you look at Kyle Trask. You look at Rashad White is in the rotation finally. You want to see your guys produce. You want to see these young guys produce because you got to see what you got. And a lot of teams are playing their young guys early now. There's no need to be sitting the guy in the back like, oh, we're just gonna wait and you know what I'm saying. He need to get reps. No, get him in there now.
Right. See what you got.
Now we want instant gratification. We want instant impact because other teams doing it. Other teams are doing it.
And even with the Kyle Trask thing, okay, how long is his contract again?
Who?
Kyle Trask.
I think it's 3 years, right? 4 years.
Oh, 4 years.
4
no,
years.
No fifth year option. It's second round and on. It's only 4 years. That Winfield Jr. You got to extend him. For coming up next year, he'll be eligible for extension.
So that means Kyle Trask is coming. So how do you pay? Are you going to pay Kyle Trask?
Hell,
no. So that's what I'm saying. Like that's a horrible pick. You've wasted all this time in somebody who ain't even in competition for anything. He's not even on the sideline.
But then again, this coaching staff might put him out there.
Shout out to Mark Ross, $2 super chat. I'm surprised Brady isn't recruiting O-linemen. And another super chat by Mark Ross, another $2 super chat. Meanwhile, we got young running back sitting, and we got Mr. Fournette, 2 yards in 1 yard in a cloud of dust.
Cloud of dust, putting his head down. Come on, man. Yeah, that's what I said. I don't understand this being loyal to this one. And man, if we Super Bowl or bust, if that's the memo, if that's what you guys are putting out there indirectly, hey man, put that young man in there, let him run.
This Fournette last year in Tampa anyway. Yeah, this is Fournette last year in Tampa.
Even though you think they're gonna cut him after this, even though they just signed him.
He did a 2 year with a voided year.
So it was a 3 year deal for $21 million, and then you got, I think it's like 10 or 11 guaranteed. So you really look at it from a 2 year standpoint.
2 year,
yeah. I never count the 30. I always look at 2 years. I always only look at 2 years. I take the guaranteed number and divide it by 2.
Like someone said in the last locker room,
they gotta restructure that thing.
Right in the last.
Oh, that's even worse. Kick the can down the road and end up like the Saints.
In the last locker room, someone said they was gonna let him walk. But Tom Brady got on the. We told him, get your back here. What you doing up there in New England? We could have let him stay and draft 2 running backs.
I think the problem with Fournette is he's not a bad running back. It's just the way the Bucs are using him. It's not him. And right. I said this.
That too. Yeah.
He's not a Kamara, a McCaffrey. He's not a running back that you can just get out there and space and no.
He's volume carry.
Carry running back. When the day they signed him, he needs 20 to 25 carries to be effective. This little dinking and donking he ain't explosive. He ain't. That's not his game. And the Bucs, we're gonna flare it out to Fournette. See what you're gonna do. What? We're gonna put Fournette in the screen pass. What? Whoa, no.
Takes so long to develop. Be hard. No. Oh my gosh.
That's coaching. That's play calling. See, it's another area that we can point out. Play calling, putting your guys in position that they're not strong at. Why are you putting Fournette in situations where that's not his? That's not how he is going to be effective for the team.
Yeah, Leftwich play calling is so spotty. Oh my gosh!
He always get defensive and laughing. EPA, what is that?
Right.
So do you guys believe that the play calling is 100% on the game planning is 100% on Leftwich,
It's
or
it's Leftwich, Tom Brady, and the offensive line.
See, this is the problem with the game planning. Putting together a game plan. This is why this is what I'm gonna bring the Arian situation back in. When Arian was on the team, when they asked him, he's like, I allow my guys to do their thing. I allow Leftwich and Todd Bowles do their thing. So in this particular setup, Bowles is like, well, I'm gonna keep it like that. I'm gonna let Leftwich do his thing, and I'm gonna stay over here out of the office room. Game planning requires the head coach to say, this is the game plan that we're going to come into with this team. We're going to attack this team weakness. We're not going to do the typical Tampa Bay. We're going to go in here. If a team is weak in pass defense and they're not good at zone cover, whatever, we're going to attack whatever we're going to attack and they can't defend. Todd Bowles is almost like, is he a part of the whole game plan for the team going into the game, or he just focused on defense?
I think it's just defense. I think he said that in one of the meetings. He was like, he just focused on the defense. He let Byron and Tom Brady handle the offense.
That's
so he has
good,
no
man.
say so, which is weird to me because you're a defensive guy. So you can give the offense pointers on about what defense are going to do the scheme against us. But he don't want to involve himself in the offense at all.
You a head coach and you're not involved in the game plan for the game, because the game plan consists of offense, defense, special teams. You have the overall responsibility as a head coach to have input in all three phases of the game.
So if that's the case, they should have just made Byron Leftwich the head coach.
It's two head coaches. It's the head coach of the defense and head coach of the offense.
Stupid.
Oh, man, that's funny.
We seeing it, and we seeing it play out on the field.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Yeah, that is
stupid.
That's bad, man.
And here's the crazy thing about it: the Bucks averaged 17. Oh, another super chat here. Jason Guerrera, $5 super chat. Go Buccaneers for life. Exactly, Buccaneers for life.
Oh, most definitely.
The Bucks offensively and defensively, I literally are, and it's crazy how when you look at these numbers. Offensively, the Bucks are averaging 17 points a game. Defensively, they're averaging 17 points a game. So defensively, you want your team defensively wise to hold opponents under 20 points, 21 points. Right. That's great. But on the flip side, we can't 17 score. Points
we can't score.
A game with this offense that scored 30 points a game last year. What's the big drop off? What is the big? What's the
a big drop off?
And I told people this, and it's not that big. I said, what did I say about Shaq Mason? What did I say about him? Anybody remember that?
Yeah, I remember.
He too small.
It was one person in the locker room, and he ain't been in the locker room. And he was keeping for this offensive line.
You know where I'm going with that. You know where I'm going there with that. You know,
he kind of sold me on his offensive
receipt.
line.
I kept that receipt. I kept it, and I said, "Look what." Fast forward.
So the next time, me and him in the locker room at the same time.
Keep it for the O-line.
I'm on his bumper, man.
It's not that much of a drop off. It's over, Kappa and Shaq Mason, and Hainsley and the left guard situation. It's not that bad. I was like, that is a huge drop off, bro. That is a huge drop off.
I'm on his bumper.
That's the only thing different. It's the offensive line.
Yeah. It's so visible. It's crazy.
Another super chat by Mark Ross. Anybody want to read that one?
Okay, Bucks make playoffs. They coast into the Super Bowl. Nice and juicy, plus 1,800 right now. Don't be fooled by the Eagles.
Okay, hey, Mark Ross, you got a lot to say tonight. You want to join? You remember that this is the rule tonight. Super chats and cash app will get you in the locker room tonight. I repeat, folks, if you send a cash app or a super chat,
Mark.
You're gonna pull up in the locker room. I'm gonna send you the link. I'm gonna put the link in the chat room. If you send a cash app or super chat, you come right on in here for today. Sometimes I'm gonna do this because I can't have 10 people in here just be talking all the time. Come on now, y'all gotta support me now. I mean, I'm out here in the field, But anyway, I mean, look, Here's another number here. The Bucks yards per carry running the ball.
Oh gosh.
3.0 yards a carry.
Yep.
Are we serious? Is this is it? Is it me? Is it me? Is it me or Rashad White looks more explosive?
He do look more explosive. That was the same thing with Ronald Jones. He was more explosive than Fournette.
It's clearly visible, man. I mean, I don't understand. And I saw somebody say something about Gronk. No, I personally don't.
Look, oh my gosh, folks, you gotta let this go, man. Like it's almost like you sound so
desperate.
Like you sound like Lois Lane.
Dazzle in distress.
Save me, Gronk. Gronk, save us, Gronk. Brady needs you, Gronk, please. Stop it. Stop it right now.
Oh man, it's crazy. No time for feelings.
What's up, Jason, man? I seen you with your super chat, so you come on in here.
Yeah. Yes, sir. No problem, man.
Mm-hmm. This is how it works tonight. This is how it's gonna work, folks. Sometimes I'm gonna do it like this.
Yeah, I seen.
Yeah, I respect it, man.
What's his name? Is it with Dan Orlowski? He was saying that we should just abandon the run completely and just spread out 5 wide.
What did I say about that?
Spread out 5 wide.
And if you do that, look at the risk. Look at the risk and reward. If you play that way, you got to play. You damn near got to score every time. Because if you don't, it's a bunch of 3 and outs,
quick,
and your defense on the field.
Yep.
And that means your defense got to be perfect. So remember, our complementary football requires 3 phases of the game. So when you run that wide open style offense, and we see this in college, sometimes when you play a good defense or whatever, and it ain't clicking, and it's ugly, and your defense on the field over and over and over again. That's why they got to figure out this running game. Go back. They need to go back and watch the tape from Dallas. Go back and watch that.
That was just week 1. That was
for real.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, go back and look at what was working. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they got to run the ball. There's no way you're going to turn around and say 50 balls in the air every game for the next 10 games.
Nah.
What he had?
That's too much. Yeah.
What Tom had? 80, 89, 84 passes in 2 games?
That's too much pressure. I keep saying this. That's way too much pressure on Tom Brady at this stage of his career.
You know,
facts.
Even if we lose this game, we gotta look competitive, man. And that's my thing. We don't even be looking competitive. We be looking that.
You seen the injury report?
Say that again.
You seen the injury report?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Nick Leverett gonna be in there. Hopefully he's better the run game.
Well, Todd Bowles said he likes his aggression.
Yeah, I like him, man. I mean, let's see what he got. This is his 3rd year. Yeah, I looked it up. I mean, I want to see what he got, man. I like him. I mean, I hope Kadeki gets healthy, but I mean, I feel like it's a good time for him to start.
Yeah, he all right, bro. Because his feelings might be hurt, but he all right.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, ego might be a little bruised, but he all right.
Yeah, they got to put something on him. But his foot. Oh yeah, his foot. Okay, yeah.
They can't put ego
in the walking boot.
Yeah, he better be if he in the walking boot. I'm like, okay, yeah.
Y'all seen everyone that was out though. I mean, damn.
Yeah, it is a lot, man.
I think Hicks gonna be back finally on the D line.
Questionable.
Questionable. Okay.
Questionable.
Man, we've been missing him.
If he plays, it's a snap count. Trust me. When the guy's questionable, that means he's not 100%, but he's healthy enough to play.
Yeah.
But he's not like he's gonna play 67 snaps.
We got no Carlton Davis, no Antoine Whitfield,
and no Murphy Bunting either.
And no Murphy Bunting.
No. Yeah.
So now we got guys in positions that they're not known to be playing the whole game in, like D. Delaney and Keanu O'Neal. You know, it's like that's not what you got them on the team for, to be playing as starters.
Right.
But unfortunately, it happens. Injuries happens. And remember, as Bucs fans, I always remind y'all, when you bring up injuries, it doesn't apply just to the Bucs. It applies to every team that's going through this.
Right.
Every team is going through injuries. There's no excuses.
No excuses, yeah.
I want to hear it. Top 5 roster, right? Top 5 roster, right? Oh, so where's the answers now? Why is this not a top 5 roster now? What's the problem? What's the issue?
I don't know.
I
Who
thought
said
it was a top 5 roster.
I don't know who said that.
Yeah, I think we debunked that even in the offseason. I think we kind of debunked that.
I mean, because outside of Brady, Evans, and Godwin, and Tristan Wirfs,
Yeah.
Nobody.
Yeah.
that's just offense. That's just the offense side.
And the bad thing about this game, this is one of them games where Donovan Smith show up.
And
He
matter of
show
fact, Baltimore got a ton of pass rushers.
That's the
Oh,
one
yeah.
game that he show up.
And they long, and they
Cam-
fast, and they athletic. Number 99, that's for
Campbell out.
Houston. Well, illness. But they got other guys.
Right,
They got
right.
it's not just Campbell. Campbell old. They got some young guys that's like long and wiry, and they get to the quarterback.
And they got a good secondary, right?
Well, secondary banged up, but I'm about that. Matter of
Peters
fact,
and Humphrey, they're in.
I'm glad you brought that up. So let me give you the Ravens. Let me give you the Ravens numbers. Now, remember, numbers and tape. Numbers and tape kind of tell you a kind of a it gives you a picture of what you're gonna be playing. So here's the Ravens, right? Offensively, we'll start with offensively first. Ravens offense is 5th in scoring, 25.9 points a game. Total offense, 14th at 346 a game. Pass offense, 189, 26 in the NFL. Rush offense, 5th in the NFL, 156. First downs per game, 17th in the NFL. Third down percentage, 42%. Sacks per pass attempt allowed, 20th. Red zone touchdown percentage, 12th. Scoring defense, 21st. 23 points allowed a game. They get the defense give up. Pass defense, 26. They give up 261 yards a game.
Oh, shoot.
Rush defense, 10th in the NFL, 105. First downs allowed per game, 27th. They give up 21 first downs a game. Third down percentage allowed, 9th in the NFL at 35%. Red zone TDs allowed, 26 at 65%. And turnover margin, third, they tie for third in the NFL at +5. So they get turnovers. They produce turnovers. They got 14 in in season. So they +5 on the turnover margin. Now, what did the Bucs struggle with? Red zone. Well, the Ravens red zone defense is 26.
So they give up.
Yeah, exactly. They give up 65% touchdown.
I mean,
that
helps
the Bucs. That helps the Bucs. The Bucs struggle in the red zone,
sure,
and the Ravens are not good defending the red zone.
Right.
Yeah.
The Ravens pass defense is not good.
Yeah, by the stats don't lie.
27.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, so I mean, you get the run game going, you start tossing that little play action.
But the Ravens can't stop the run.
They can, yeah. So that's gonna be tough, man. I mean, I don't know what they got.
And remember now, the Bucs don't run the ball well, so the Ravens don't have to worry about that. They can focus on helping the pass defense out by dropping 7 guys.
Yeah, I know. I see what you're saying. Yeah.
So and then Ravens third down defense is 9th in the NFL, and the Bucs struggle on third downs.
Yep.
Yeah, it's for sure.
So it's a give and take, and the Ravens run the ball very well. So let's get to the Bucs stats. I'm gonna run the Bucs stats down.
Right. All right.
Bucs scoring offense, 28th in the NFL, 17 points a game. Total offense, 22nd in the NFL at 330 yards per game. 22nd? Passing offense, 6th in the NFL at 266 yards a game. Rush offense, 32nd in the NFL, 64 yards a game.
Dead last.
First downs per game, 16th. Third down percentage, 26th in the NFL at 35%. Sacks per pass attempt allowed, 2nd in the NFL. That's good. But he throws the ball super fast. It's wide receiver screens, flares,
like 2 seconds or something.
Yeah. So you got that's kind of like a,
He's going faster than last year.
Right. So it's not like the O-line is blocking really great. It's because he gets the ball out fast. That's why they 2nd in the NFL. Red zone touchdown percentage tied for 27th, 47%. Tied for 27th in the red zone. Can't score when they get in the red zone. Scoring defense, 5th in the NFL, 17 points a game. Total defense, 7th in the NFL at 308 yards a game. Pass defense, 6th in the NFL at 190 yards a game. Rush defense tied for 16th at 118 yards a game. First downs allowed per game, 2nd in the NFL, only giving up 17 first downs a game. Third down percentage allowed, tied for 23rd at 41%. Sacks per pass attempt, 3rd in the NFL at 9.5%. Red zone touchdown percentage allowed, 31st at 76%. So you have a 76% chance to score a touchdown in the red zone against the Bucs defense. As good as they play between the 20s, but when they get in the red zone, it's go time.
Them suckers break down.
If you get to the red zone on the Bucs, it's go
Cash
time.
money.
Guaranteed.
Yeah.
Balling. So we had turnover margin. The Bucs are tied for 6th at +3.
It don't seem like he caused that much turnovers. Though.
But we haven't had a turnover in 3 weeks.
3.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying.
They need to come.
All right. They came in bunches at the beginning of the season.
Right.
So that's the Bucs stats.
And that's my thing about this defense. If y'all not gonna get sacks, y'all gotta create turnovers.
Listen to the stats, man. Yo, if our offense put together a little, be in good shape, man.
I mean, yeah, they don't throw for much.
Our defense give up some yards. It's like that bend but don't break type of thing. But the whole team, the under 20 points, that's good. It's just our offense can't score more than 17 points.
Yeah, the offense been letting us down, man.
The total points allowed and the total points that the Bucs have scored and the points allowed are equal. 124 they've scored and 124 they allowed.
Damn.
Yeah.
It explains the record. 3 and 4.
4.
Yeah, average, below average.
Team. It's an average team, slightly below average.
Yeah, man. You said this again. We gotta win, man. But I don't see it, big dog.
And you know what's so crazy? The Ravens got Lamar Jackson, and the Bucs defense allows 76% in the red zone. They can't let the Ravens get inside the 20. How about that?
Can't. Yeah, they got to get 3 and out before that.
Yeah.
But they've been struggling with the 3 and outs. I mean, they get third downs, but they give up them big, them third and longs, man.
Now keep in mind, this is face value stats. This is not next gen, advanced level stats.
Yeah.
It gets worse.
They got Tucker. You can kick it from the 60.
Yeah. So.
And of course, the most scary part of the Ravens offense is Lamar Jackson when the
run game. The run, you got to account for that. You got to remember now. We play Mariota. You know what I'm saying? And the Falcons ran for what, $160 almost, like something like that.
And Lamar is going to run.
He's going to run. Devin White. Calling Devin White. Calling Devin White.
Won't be bored.
Yeah, he got to show up, man.
Won't be bored this game.
You're going to get a lot of action this game.
If he could time them runs.
The Gus train back.
Gus
Edwards.
That's 42?
No, 35. Gus Edwards.
Their O-line.
Oh, the running back.
Right?
Yeah, he's nice.
Yeah, and
they got Kenyon Drake and they got 43. I forgot his name. So the Ravens run game is very good. And they hit you with 4 guys
from all over. They got a good run scheme.
Who's the wide receiver number 7?
Bateman and Duvernay. And the Ravens special teams is leaps and return game is a Devin Duvernay.
Boy, if Bateman get on that horse, man, you can forget about it.
He fast.
That boy fast, boy.
Remember, I told y'all about Bateman in Minnesota and with Tyler Johnson. I said Bateman is better than Tyler Johnson.
That was fast. What?
Is Andrew gonna play? Or is he still questionable? That
He's gonna. So remember the word questionable means he can play, but I don't think it'll be a lot of snaps.
Hopefully they don't use the KC film.
And remember
with
the
that tight
Ravens,
end.
the Ravens offensively have this weird run game, pass game concept.
Mm-hmm.
RPO, zone read.
Yep.
You know, and it's difficult to defend because you don't play against it.
Yeah.
The closest the Bucks have got is the Falcons.
The Falcons, right?
And Philly was doing it too.
Yeah, I'm talking about this year, like as far as what the Bucks played so far. The Falcons is the only team that has run that, and the Panthers did a little bit.
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't do it. I guess they was having so much success they didn't have to do it.
The Ravens do it a lot. You're gonna see it a lot. And when the play break down, you better maintain your lanes.
So we win the coin toss. Do we defer?
Yeah, if you want to set the tone and make a statement, take the ball and score.
Yeah.
Now, if you don't do that, that's deflating.
Especially if they march down the field, boom, 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 boom,
and kick a field goal. You're like, oh man.
Yeah, man.
It's mental thing. The Bucks are mentally weak right now. They're mentally weak.
Yeah,
I mean, look at Mike Evans. Oh man, I dropped the ball. The whole lights went out. What you mean? The lights went out?
And you supposed to be a leader.
You don't say that. You keep that within. You know what I'm saying? You keep that amongst yourselves. You don't come out and say, when I dropped that ball, I knew it was a wrap, basically. Paraphrasing, but you don't say that. Mike Evans, as good as you is, you don't say that. You don't say that. In the media took that and said, "Whoa,
Yeah,
we got food."
The whole morale of the team is horrible.
That's what I'm saying. They're mentally fragile. The coaching staff, the quarterback, the O-line, running back, the receivers, the run defense, the secondary is kind of like the only ones that's kind of like stable.
I'll take if we lose real bad, but Todd Bowles get thrown out, I'll take that.
Look, I said this earlier. I don't think you might have been here, but Jason, I don't think Jason was here. But if the Bucks lose, I said this. It can go a couple ways here, and we'll get some hypotheticals here. Marvel's what if, or we'll call this Bucks what if.
Yeah.
What if the Bucks come out and lose, but put up a good performance?
What if?
Yeah, what if? What if that's the scenario? Let's talk about that part. What if the Bucks lose and they put up a good performance?
I think that'll be, that'll start the ball rolling in the right direction.
Mm-hmm.
I think so.
Everybody good. Everybody safe.
What would be
safe?
Yeah, it'll be a tough loss, but I mean, if you get performance, you can learn from it or something. That'll be 3 losses in a row, though. That's rough.
So there's some more victories here, but it's also a bigger picture. Like, yikes, 3-5. It's like, we're looking at 7-10.
They got the bye week after 3 more weeks. So I mean, this a little mini bye week after tomorrow. They were saying.
Or here's another what if. What if the Bucks come out and win the game? By a field goal.
By a field goal? Oh, that's definitely a morale booster.
Win's a win. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, hopefully they don't, get the feeling themselves, but that's definitely a morale.
Then they'll feel good about playing the Rams next week. Feel better than they were for sure. I mean,
right. Okay, well, here's the last what if, the worst out of all of them. What if the Bucks come out and get blown out the water? I mean, totally sugar honey iced tea the bed.
I mean, someone probably get fired. I don't think someone will get fired, honestly, but
changes.
The head's got to roll, man.
It'll just be rough.
Who?
It has to.
Who got to roll? Who head got to get chopped off?
I mean, they got to switch it up, the play calling or something.
Leftwich got to go.
In the middle of the season?
I don't like. That's what I'm saying. They was talking about if he goes, they'll put like the wide receivers coach or the something like that.
In the middle of the season?
Yeah, he can switch up his plays, man. I don't understand.
At this point, we really got to lose. If you say if hypothetically we can't get blown out, you talking like by 3 touchdowns.
I mean,
Like
blown out. I'm talking about like a
38-3.
38-10,
Damn.
38-10.
33, a field goal.
That's
Like
38.
that Saints game that last year.
like
damn.
9-0. 9-0. How about that?
I mean, if
Another 3-point game.
I might live with the 9-0.
If they put a-
38-3?
if they put a
hell
zero up, I think something's gonna happen. A coaching change.
no. Not
38
38-3, big dog.
38-3. Yeah, they got to go.
I mean, the Bucks come out uninspired. They're yelling at each other. The motions boil on the sideline and play calling. And Brady throws like a pick or two. He gets sack fumbles, and they can't run the ball. Receivers drop it. Like everything, they just sugar honey icy the bed. Just
Yep.
on national
Damn.
television.
Yeah.
Everybody watching the whole entire football universe.
2 people got to get fired. 2.
You say 2.
I mean, if you don't change nothing after that, then that's just crazy.
2.
That means the
Bad.
Bucks will be 3-5. They lost 3 straight going into the Rams game against Sean
Bad.
McVay.
A combined 6 points in 2 games.
Yeah. That's. Hope that don't happen. But
And the Rams game will be the nail in the coffin, right?
Yeah.
Damn.
Lose to the Rams.
Yeah.
Might as well just sit Tom Brady. That's it. Mail it in. Let's do trash. Blame Garrett.
That's 3. I mean, because you got to think about the remnants of losing against the Ravens. If and getting blown out, that's 3-5. Your morale is done pretty much because you had a short week and all the media's been asking, what's going on? What's going on? Somebody got to go and this and that. So now you're 3-5 and you go and the Rams come to town. And McVay been getting the Bucks left and right. McVay just got our number, right? I mean, let's be real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean,
And they got Bobby Wagner now, too.
and then we lose to the Rams.
They struggling a little, but still they're good.
I mean, we just lost to the Panthers, bro.
They
And
got
the
a
Steelers,
number.
too.
Yeah, he got the
And
number.
the Steelers too.
I like
Ain't
Yeah.
the hype number 1. Man.
nobody struggling when they looking at the Bucks. They mouth goddamn salivating. Like, okay, let's
Aaron Donald, Leonard Floyd. He loves Donovan Smith. He loved Donovan Smith.
Yeah, we gotta
Gotta win this game, folks. We got to win this game because it can get ugly. I'm talking about 7-10, 6-11 ugly. Because you've seen the back end of that schedule, right? You've seen the back end of that, right?
Who we got after the Rams?
That's the Seattle Seahawks, and they playing good.
They playing good. Geno Smith playing good.
Have you seen their rookie class? That's what you call drafting.
That running back killing it.
They first 4 or 5 draft picks is getting significant playing time. Starters.
Yeah. Two rookie offensive linemen.
One was drafted in the 3rd round. Lucas, Oklahoma State.
Is Rams Seattle then by?
Yeah. And then the Browns right after the bye, a running team, physical.
When we play the Bengals after them,
Now you see how this works? You see where I'm going with this, right?
If we get blown out,
We ain't beating the Bengals and then the 49ers. We ain't beating them.
if we get blown out tomorrow, Leftwich gotta go. Antonio Brown gotta go. Julio Jones gotta go.
Bro, bring Antonio back at this point. What the hell?
They gotta go. Al Rudolph, Akeem Hicks, they all gotta go too.
And when is the trade deadline? What, November 3rd?
November 3rd.
So if the Bucks lose this game, are the Bucks sellers or buyers?
We gotta be buyers. We gotta get something.
But once again, if you buying what you giving up draft picks, bro. We need those draft picks.
Mm-hmm.
And the person we getting back, are we gonna be able to re-sign this? What kind of deal they on? Like, we ain't like we balling, ain't like we got a bunch of money coming up.
Because if you do the average, right? If you do laws of average, at 3-5 at week 8, 17 game season. So you're looking at 6-10. I mean 6-11, 7-10. It's just looking at the laws of average, right? First 8 games is 3-5, and then your next 8 or your next 9, you know.
And even okay, all right. Then you look at okay. We let's say hypothetically with that we finished with a losing record.
That's bad. It happened before. It happened in NFC South before. Remember the Panthers won the division at 7-8-1.
Right. Where does that put us as far as draft? That put us like in the middle. Is that a
Yeah, it's the middle, like between 13 and 17, somewhere up in there.
okay? And now to me that ain't great as far
You
as
can grab a quarterback too. Right there. You're right there.
Yeah, 5, yeah, about 5. But look how many teams need a quarterback. Are they all going to be gone by then?
I mean, you got Matthew trade, add hey, take my 13th pick and Devin White, and move on up to the top 10. Why not? Get your guy. Get your guy. Will Levis, Herndon Hooker, Stroud, Bryce Young.
With that being said, bro, we need to win. We need to win.
That's the point I'm trying to make. That's
right. We need to win, bro.
I'm giving you these scenarios that basically get you we got to win the game.
We gotta win, bro. Gotta win.
Gotta win the game, because you don't win this game, it's going to get ugly. Because 4-4 looks a whole lot better than 3-5. And I'm talking about a major difference. Major difference.
The boy said Lamar has more rushing yards than our whole team.
Shout out to Josh Woodard. That's facts. And the Ring got more rushing yards than Rams too.
So what the Broncos asking for Bradley Chubb?
Probably a first rounder. Well, I mean, the Panthers want 2 first rounders for Brian Burns. And Bradley Chubb ain't no scrub. That's
so okay, so if we bring Bradley Chubb, who is he replacing?
I'm saying we're gonna sit JTS.
Is he better than JTS?
He better than both of them.
Yeah, he better than both of them.
I rest my case. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, is that really a question? I mean, are we really gonna debate that?
No, I say that because just from the standpoint of okay, you got a first rounder and you got a man you just paid. So who you
never can have enough pass rushers, man.
Who you sacrificing?
You can have them on the field at the same time.
Who could be the Illuminati sacrifice?
The blood sacrifice. Who gonna be the blood sacrifice?
Oh man, Shaq. Cut him after the season.
Come on, Slack Barrett.
Slack Barrett. Excuse me. I'm sorry.
Well,
sorry,
look,
Grizz. Slack Barrett.
Look, so as we wrap this up, we're gonna get to the prediction part of this, like the drama part. Dun, 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 dun. Now, if anybody remember my my draft video or my schedule prediction video, you should know what it's going at. But I'm gonna let you guys give me your predictions, and when I say prediction, give me what you think is gonna happen, and give me your score outcome.
Honestly, man, my heart's telling me this is gonna be bad.
Damn, man, golly, no positivity, man.
See, man, that guy who sold me on the offensive line, yeah, he took all that. Honestly, I'm gonna be real with you.
You waiting on him, huh? You waiting?
Yeah,
on him?
Yeah, I got smoke for him.
Hey, you know who you is. You know who you is.
If you watch
smoke. I know you're gonna watch this. He got smoke for you, bro.
I said it in the chat a couple of times. I think they smoke us in the first half, and then we catch up in the second half. So maybe like 38-14 or something like that.
Catch up. It
was bad in the first half. We couldn't get nothing right. We had no points.
So you're saying So you saying it's gonna be like 17?
17-38, something along them lines.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's how I see that's going.
A lot of garbage yards.
Yeah. Basically. Yeah. What we known for, what we go for.
Brady top 7 in passing yards, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's garbage yards.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's my prediction, man.
Oh, okay. No time for feelings. Exactly. Facts over feelings. We ain't got time for you. I don't care about your feelings.
I got us losing.
Damn, what's wrong with y'all?
I got us losing.
What does your eyes tell you, Isaiah?
Y'all ain't picking the Bucks, man.
I got us losing, but I got us losing looking good.
A moral victory.
Okay, I can live with that, honestly.
I got Tom Brady throwing 2 picks though.
He been
Pass
getting away. He been getting away this season too with those picks, man.
Yeah. He had 6. He had 6. I count 6 between Carolina and Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
What's your score?
Score prediction.
38-24.
Okay, I mean that played kind of well. That means that the Ravens scored. It sounds like it'll be like 31-24, and then the Ravens put one more touchdown at the end.
Yep.
To kind of put the game away.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, now here's my little a summary of thoughts on this game. I can't believe y'all didn't pick the Bucks to win this game.
Nope, no time for feelings.
I cannot believe this. This is a do or die game for the Bucks. The Bucks. This is a must win to salvage the bigger picture, right? The playoffs. You know, because I think the Bucks will win the division. But because remember now, my record prediction was 12-5, 11-6, 12-5, high end 12-5, low end 11-6. So you mean to tell me if the Bucks lose this game, they are 3-5. So that means we are right there. So that means the Bucks gonna win 9 straight.
Yeah.
And finish 12-5. Or lose and finish 8-1 and be 11-6. So this is a do or die for me and my schedule prediction, right? You know, I need this. I need the Bucks to win this game.
Yeah.
And if you watch my schedule prediction, I picked this game. I had the Bucks at 5-3 after 8 weeks. Not 3-5.
No, 3-5. Jesus.
But unfortunately, I did not pick the Bucks to win this game. I know, folks. I had to build the drama up. I had the Bucks losing this game in my schedule prediction video. Go back and watch it. As a matter of fact, I'll give you the link in the chat room if you don't believe me. And you can go back to timestamp 14:27. I have the Ravens winning this game. I'm going to stick with my schedule predictions. No matter how the season turn out, I'm going to stick with the schedule prediction. I had the Bucks losing this game. 5-3 after week 8. But unfortunately, they will be 3-5 after week 8. Dude, and I'm going to give out a breakdown. I'll give out the reasons why I got the Bucks losing the game. Now, we didn't see this coming. We all didn't see this coming. But unfortunately, the Bucks have too much going on distraction-wise. Too many on-the-field distractions, in the locker room distractions, and off the field distractions, mainly the quarterback and the free agent signings are the distraction as well. The production of the guys that the Bucks hope to have the veteran presence and have the productivity at the same time has not panned out. There's too much flying around the Bucks organization. There's a lot more bad than good, and that's unfortunate. But this game, I don't think the game gonna be ugly, but it's gonna be like a so-so. The Ravens gonna run the ball. Lamar Jackson gonna make some big plays. Duvernay gonna make some big plays. Mark Andrews, the Gus Bus, that weird offense they run, and the Bucks are just not prepared. And you could call injuries. You could talk about the quarterback, the O-line. The Ravens, they just look like the better team right now. Hashtag what your eyes tell you. I got the score. Ravens win the game in comfortable fashion, not a blowout. Comfortable. 28-17. Lamar Jackson, solid game. Ravens run the ball. Ravens play good defense. Now, hopefully, The Bucks prove me wrong. I want to eat some crow, but hashtag what does your eyes tell you? I just don't see it. And I just think that this loss in the long term will help the Bucks, bigger picture wise, because this will allow the Bucks to shake things up from the top, if you know what I mean by that. Changes will be made, well needed changes. That's a whole nother video, and we'll talk about that after the game in the locker room. So make sure you are available tomorrow, because I will be going live in a live stream, and I might even do super chats and cash outs for that, because this is a funny game. So I might even do the same thing I did tonight for that game.
Yeah.
Because it's gonna be way too much going on in the chat room, in the locker room. So I might just, you know what? Just because of the magnitude of this game, tomorrow, if you want to get in the locker room, cash app, super chat. That's the only way you get in the locker room tomorrow, because the game tomorrow, I can't have everybody in here running just all over the place. If you pay to get in, then I know what you want. I know what you want. Y'all know how this works. Just like tonight, tomorrow will be the same way. Well, folks, shout out to everybody that sent super chats and cash apps today. I really appreciate that, folks. It can get worse. Hopefully, it doesn't. Fingers crossed. But the Bucks just got major issues, and all caps, major in all caps. But buckle up, folks. Buckle up, and try not to argue tomorrow, because no, we're not doing that. So, and y'all know the rules. You got to pay to play tomorrow. Shouts out to all the Pirates of Sea Bandit. Shout out to Trill, G-Boy. Shout out to No Time for Feelings, because I like that one. No time for feelings. I don't care about your feelings. I really don't. I really don't. Y'all know me. Facts over feelings. That's the hashtag. And I'm gonna use a lot of that tomorrow. Hashtag what the eyes tell you. Now the Bucks might come out tomorrow and surprise us. Hopefully they do. Prove us wrong.
Please do.
Please do. Please do. Because I'm begging the Bucks. I want to eat some crow. I do. But I just don't have. I can't put. If I had to bet my money on that, I'm not betting on the Bucks.
Please shock us on prime time.
Please do. Don't get blowed out. Most importantly, don't get blowed out at home.
On prime time.
And for the folks that's going to be at the game, I need y'all to show up. I don't want to see a lot of purple at the end of the game, down by the 50-yard line behind they bench screaming, "Go Ravens, Ravens flock." Matter of fact, I don't want to see no purple.
CJ Warrior. So he gonna be okay. All right.
Shouts out to all the Pirates of Sea Bandits. Thank you for joining this edition of Locker Room Talk. Bucks versus Ravens preview video, and also a little bit of film study. You have to go back to the beginning of this video of the Carolina Panthers and Bucks. That game was ugly. With that being said, gentlemen, thank you. I'll see y'all tomorrow. I will see y'all tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
Alrighty.
Fire those cannons. Seize the day. Raise the flag. Hashtag no risk no biscuit. Hashtag bombs away. Hashtag facts over feelings. Hashtag stay humble. Hashtag probability versus possibility. Hashtag what does your eyes tell you? Hashtag trenches matter. Hashtag don't get mad at me. Please don't. I'm not the one. I just talk about it. I'm not on the field. And hashtag knowing it could get worse. I'll see y'all tomorrow.